I was 18 months old when I was first strolled into Temple Emanu-El. I certainly could not have known then that 17 years later, a number of us would be sitting here today celebrating our graduations. Through this time, we've learned from our clergy and teachers, celebrated our mitzvahs, and become a family. And over these past 2 years, I've had the privilege of serving as your 2D co-president and sat on the board of trustees of the temple. Temple Emanu-El has taught me so much and has given me so many opportunities to gain invaluable leadership skills for which I'm very grateful. But I think the most important thing that Temple Emanu-El has given me is the friendships that I have made. From all of our shulins to our trips together, the bonds that we have made will last a lifetime, and I know that Temple Emanu-El will always be a big part of my life.
I went to sleepaway camp in New Hampshire for 6 summers as a kid, and my camp director routinely said we could have camp in a parking lot, referring to the fact that it is not about the physical space that makes camp what it is, but rather it is about the people. The same could be said about my Temple Emanu-El experience. Sure, I have made great memories within the classrooms and halls of this building, but more than anything, I will remember the friendships I have made and the staff/clergy members who have shaped me into the person I am today. And to my camp director's point, these relationships are not confined to solely this building. They exist in New Orleans, in Washington, D.C., and they will definitely still exist next year when I am away at college.
When I think of Temple Emanu-El, I think of my preschool experience in early education, learning to read, meeting lifelong friends, and instilling Jewish values that I will take with me wherever I go. At the same time, I think about the past few years with trips to New Orleans and Washington, D.C., and continuing my Jewish education alongside the same friends I met when I was only 3 years old. I could not be more grateful for the clergy, the ECE, the religious school staff, Mike Kenny, and everyone who played a role in the past 15 years in making Temple Emanu-El my second home.
Friendship, learning, growth, faith, community. These are all words that come to mind when I reflect on my experience here at Temple Emanu-El. There's so much I could say, but I'll keep it relatively short and sweet. I'm extremely grateful for this community because without it, I certainly wouldn't be the person that I am today. I started here as a toddler 16 years ago with me and my shadow, and I see friends here today that I made on that first day of school and friends that I've made more recently. The community that we've built over the years is special. So I think we should look past 16 more years of community because, to be honest, it's something that could last a lifetime.
Shabbat Shalom. Bar mitzvah, confirmation, reading Torah on Rosh Hashanah, and now my temple graduation. After all that, it's pretty cool to look out and see the faces of the people that got me here. Obviously, there are so many people to thank, and I think that they should be the proudest people here for raising a great group of young adults. Still, I think that the thank yous can wait, and this senior class should be a little bit selfish. We made it through plenty of clergy rotations, Domino's order to the wrong hotel in Philadelphia, several 2D movie night rainouts, oh yeah, and a pandemic. But I'm confident that this group of people can handle anything that comes our way as we move on with the lessons learned in that building. I will certainly miss almost everything about Temple, excluding trying to teach 6th graders comparative religions. In a few months, we'll be off in new communities, but I'm sure that we will always have a home to come back to here, even though our confirmation picture may never be up on that wall. With that, I want to say goodbye for now and leave control of the building in Mike Kenny's hands, who has done a great job of helping me keep things under control for the past 10 plus years. Thank you, everyone. Go Rochester Yellow Jackets. And Dad, you can leave now.
And we will be hearing from Ryan Borak, Meredith Rosenthal, and Amanda White.
I'm so grateful, excuse me, I'm so grateful for all the years I spent at Temple Emanu-El. They really shaped me as a person, and I'm all the better for it, even if they did not occur as I expected. I really enjoyed my time as a student, especially after my bar mitzvah. Getting to explore what it means to be Jewish with such a welcoming group of people was something that I was very lucky to experience. Of the many memories that I've made during that time, the trip to Washington, D.C. was especially amazing. However, I would actually say that the most valuable parts of my time at the temple were the ones I spent as a madrahim. As a student in the Hebrew school, reading Hebrew was never something I enjoyed, and that's putting it lightly. So it's pretty shocking that I would want to have that as a job. But as I got older, I realized how much I enjoyed helping other kids to learn how to read Hebrew because I saw so much of myself in them. I got so much fulfillment out of making Hebrew more fun for the kids I got to work with, and for that, I am incredibly thankful. I got to meet so many amazing people and have so many once in a lifetime experiences thanks to this temple and the people who make it so special. I will carry the memories I made here for the rest of my life.
Thank you, Ryan. And now Meredith.
Shabbat Shalom. Temple Emanu-El is the community that raised me. It's seen me from tiny tot Shabbat all the way through my past 5 years as a madricha. I'm so grateful to have spent my entire life learning Jewish values surrounded by such amazing people. I know I will continue to carry those values and connections with me anywhere I go. I want to give a special thank you to Cantor Novick, who has been here every step of the way to see me grow into the person I am today. And thank you to every member of this community. I'm so proud to be a part of it with you.
Thank you, Meredith. And now we'll hear from Amanda.
I am so thankful for everything Temple Emanu-El has done for me in the past 11 years. From religious school to Camp Harlem trips to Cafe Torah, Temple Emanu-El has provided me with a lot of fun and exciting Jewish experiences. I will miss helping out at the high holiday services and playing games at the Purim Carnival. I would like to thank all the clergy and staff that have made my experience so memorable.
Thank you all for sharing those words.
When I first arrived in Westfield at the beginning of 4th grade, one of the first events I attended was the first day of Hebrew school that year. That day, I met so many people who are now very close friends of mine. Temple Emanu-El really helped me through elementary and middle school gain confidence not only in speaking in Hebrew, but with who I am as a person. By continuing my temple education through high school, I've had the privilege to meet so many incredible people and travel to so many incredible places, learning so much about myself in the process. As I move into the next stage of my life, I will keep all the lessons I have learned through Temple Emanu-El close to me, and I cannot wait to come back and visit the temple soon. Thank you.
When I first moved to New Jersey, also at the beginning of 4th grade, I was not happy to move from my synagogue in New York, and I was a little apprehensive about going to such a big synagogue like Temple Emanu-El. Throughout high school, I found a sense of community at the temple, whether it be at Madrahim or Hebrew school. I've connected more to my Judaism by learning about our role as Jews to do social justice work, which has really shaped me as a person. I will really miss the synagogue next year, and I know the lessons I learned will continue with me into college and beyond.
I arrived at Temple Emanu-El in the 3rd grade as a baby-faced, immature 3rd grader. Flash forward 9 years, and the only thing that's changed is I now have a beard, and I'm a senior. Growing up within Temple Emanu-El truly taught me so much about who I am as a person, as well as creating everlasting memories that I will never forget. From going on a duck tour or tearing up New Orleans with Cantor Novick, to eating pizza with a 6th grader before Madrahim, Temple Emanu-El has shaped me in more ways than I can count. I would like to thank everyone at the temple who has had a hand in my experience, and I can't wait to see everyone at the high holidays next year.
Temple Emanu-El has taught me what it means to be a Jew, to be a leader, and to be a part of a community. There's never been a moment in my 17 years here that I haven't felt like a cherished member of this family. Regardless of my age or how involved I've been at the time, every clergy member has always gone out of their way to make sure I feel valued here. I'm so endlessly grateful for my experience here, whether that's been as a student, a madricha, a member of a committee, a song leader, or a congregant. No matter where I end up in the future as a member of the Jewish community, Temple Emanu-El will always be a piece of my heart. Thank you to the people in the place that have raised me, and go Emory Eagles.
As we approach graduation, and I think back on the last 17 years in Westfield, so much has changed. Yet the one thing that has always been consistent is the support and community of Temple Emanu-El. From attending Hebrew school as a student through my bar mitzvah and confirmation, and to now working with students each week for the last 5 years, there has never been a doubt in my mind that Temple Emanu-El has shaped my Judaic identity and instilled in me a lifelong commitment to the Jewish community. Each person I've had the honor to cross paths with here has helped encourage me to be the best person and the best Jew I can be.
You need your papers because there are a prayer that you are going to say. Sorry, yeah. It's okay. You can all stay on the. Sure, why not? I can look at you. So we are so blessed to have so many seniors on our Bima and on our screens tonight. It really is a true testament to your families for being a part of this synagogue. We see sometimes a drop-off after B'nai Mitzvah. We see sometimes a drop-off at confirmation. But the people that stand on this Bima, outside Bima, and on our screens, it's a true testament to who you are, seekers of our Jewish tradition. And our Jewish tradition is in amazing hands. I've seen that throughout my 7 years here with you. I think you were all my first B'nai Mitzvah, or I didn't have all of you, but Sarah Perlin, I think, was my first B'nai Mitzvah, which was pretty cool, or one of the first. And so how awesome is that you are becoming graduates of our program. And so I hope that you will all join us whenever you can. Our doors are always open, or usually open for you. We hope to see you at the High Holidays. Please come back, and we are going to let all of your Hillels at your institutions know that you are coming. Rabbi Pell has already reached out to his networks to let them know to watch out for some amazing seniors who will help transform Jewish life on campus, but also just life on campus. So we are going to ask you to say this blessing together. 1, 2, 3.
Our God and God of our ancestors, these past few years we have studied your Torah, we have sampled your sacred texts, your mitzvot have become our heritage, and we have tried to imitate your holiness. Tonight we begin the transition from dependence to independence, from the familiar to the unknown. We move from possibilities to realities. May it be your will from this day forth that we may preserve the old and seek out the new, that we may join the spiritual with worldly, that we may stand firm in our convictions, yet know when to be flexible. Praised are you on high, who grants wisdom.
Beautiful. And I'm going to ask all our parents of our seniors to rise as well. We thank you for your commitment to our synagogue, for being a part of our Temple Emanu-El family as well. And so I'll invite the parents to read with me. Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai our God, keep my son or daughter safe as they learn more about the world, themselves, and I hope their Jewish heritage at college. Open their hearts to different people and their minds to new ideas. Let them acquire wisdom and skills to navigate life's challenges and struggles without my prodding and help. Indeed, let them grow more independent. Restrain me from texting too often, but let them retain certain I'm always available to listen, advise, and most of all, offer words of love and comfort. Even though my sheltered embrace will be distant from their daily lives, let them find protection in your eternal care. Blessed are you, Adonai, who listens to prayer. And Cantor Novik is going to share a blessing with you.
I could change the words a little, but instead it says, we are gifts and we are blessings, but really, to me and to everybody, you are gifts and you are our blessings. So this song was really written for you. L'ador vador. We are gifts, and we are blessings. We are history in song. We are hope, and we are healing. We are learning to be strong. We are words, and we are stories. We are pictures of the past. We are carriers of wisdom, not the first and not the last. Le Dorvador, Le Dorvador, Nagid God Lecha. Le Dorvador, we protect this chain from generation to generation. Le Dorvador, these lips will praise your name. Gonna miss you all. Oh. Looking back on the journey that we carry in our heart, from the shadow of the mountain to the waters that would part. We are blessed and we are holy. We are children of your way, and the words that bring us meaning, we will have the strength to say. Le Dorvador, Le Dorvador, Nagid God Lecha. Le Dorvador, we protect this chain from generation to generation. Le Dorvador, these lips will praise your name. Le Dorvador, Nagid God Lecha. Le Dorvador, we protect this change from generation to generation. Le Dorvador, these lips will praise your name. We love you.
Shabbat Shalom, Mazel Tov. And there's going to be a...
We have one surprise for you, Rabbi Prozit and Rabbi Appel. We heard it was your birthday today, both of your birthdays today. So we got you a cake from Babella's. Aiden is bringing it over.
awesome.
We thought it would be great to sing you guys happy birthday. All right, let's start it up. Happy birthday to you.
There's also we have a little montage over there for all of you guys. Yes.